Y'all smash that like button. Come on in. Yes. How's everybody Friday? You already know this is the real deal. The Anita Gibbs Reactions channel, just in case somebody comes on that didn't know. Yes, you in the right place at the right time. Yes. Y'all come on in here on a good old Friday. It's Good Friday, man. It's Good Friday. Yeah. Y'all, today we're going to get in a reaction that I don't know how to handle it mentally, but I can understand. But I pray that it works out. But anyway, let me tell you this. Now, a lawmaker from Florida, a representative, Florida lawmaker, Webster Barnaby, reacts on LGBTQ community. And he reacted and said some outraged verbal languages. Just because the LGBTQ community is having their own restroom. Yes, they have their own restrooms. And what's wrong with that? Because really, they don't like dressing around other kids because they'll pick at them. They don't like going in the restroom with other people because it's going to cause a problem. The boys don't want them in there. Now they got their own restroom. They are already putting them in schools, y'all. They already put it separately in school. They passed a law where the LGBT community can have their own restroom. And so what's wrong with that? But anyway, he said some mean words, y'all. He called them out their names and everything. But we're going to hear about it, okay? Let me turn the music down so y'all can hear, okay? And then we'll turn the music back up and people, we're going to talk about it, okay? Let me turn the music down. Let's turn the music down, Chad. Let's find out what this man said. Okay, here we go. Let me share my screen. Share my screen. You know, if you don't like the community, you don't have to deal with them. Leave them alone. Leave them people alone. They don't mess with nobody. Leave them alone. Okay, he calls it controversial, y'all, but I'm on in it for it. I want to try to get him out a little bit. So here you go, right here. This is he right here, Representative Webster Barnaby. Yes, he called the transgender people mutes and compare them to the X-Men character. Man, that was wrong.
After several people spoke against a bill that would prevent transgender people from using bathrooms that don't line up with their sex assigned at birth. Now, after apologizing, he then also went on to tweet he stood by his statements, but we just checked, and it now looks like he actually deleted his Twitter account. That House bill did pass out of committee, while the Senate version is...
Okay, let's put it right here. Let's go back to the one I had before. Okay, let's go right here. This is the one I want y'all to listen to now. Now look, y'all, I found this, and I'm glad I found it. But listen to what listen to what this man said. Listen to Representative Webster. Man, he got every right to believe what he wants to believe and what he don't like. But for him to come out and say this, listen, y'all, this is awful. And he didn't have to say this. How he feels is his business, okay? Hold on, y'all.
We have people that live among us today on planet Earth that are happy to display themselves as if they were mutants from another planet.
That is Republican State Representative Webster Barnaby from Deltona. This happened while the state's House Commerce Committee was debating HB 1521, a bill that...
This is what they doing, y'all. They making their restrooms like this. Okay? Let you know that this is for the LGBT community. This is what they already doing in Florida. Cause my I know he go there. I know somebody live out there, and they said that their school has this in there too, and it'll say inclusive restroom. Now, how do this work? Do the doors stay unlocked all the time, or does it stay locked? Because if it stays unlocked all the time, it's going to cause a controversy later on.
Would prevent people from using bathrooms designated for the opposite sex.
ABC Action News in-depth reporter Rochelle Lean is in the studio tonight to show us what led up to this heated debate and the fallout that's now making headlines.
Rochelle, what do we know about that bill that they were talking about today?
The Safety in Private Spaces Act, but some advocates tell me that rant and this legislation could actually make things more dangerous for some people in our community.
We heard the quiet part out loud.
Reaction Monday from LGBTQ plus advocates after what's being called a transphobic rant from State Representative Webster Barnaby.
This is the planet Earth, where God created men, male and women.
But look at her, y'all. Look at this woman back here. She don't like what he's saying. He don't even know how many people sitting in that room is in the LGBTQ community. He don't know how many people that with suits on in this community, and he's saying what he said. This is Florida representative.
Female. I'm a proud Christian conservative Republican. I'm not on the fence. That's right. I called you demons and imps who come and parade before us. And
that man got up. See that man get up? That representative right there. He said that. Well, how do y'all feel about that? He is so out of place. He needs to be suspended. That is so. You call them deep just because you into y'all. Let me tell you something. How you feel, what your preferences are, and what your religions are. I mean, that's you. But these are humans that he's speaking of. Regardless of what they are, whatever they are, they transgender, they LGBT community. That's what they are, and that's what it's going to be. But to sit here and say you're a Christian person, you just said what you said about him, said what you said about them, don't make it right. That's a bad decision he made.
Pretend that you are part of this world.
The rep's comments come after.
Wait a minute. He said what? Let's hear this again, y'all. Hold up. Let's hear what he said one more time. Let's hear what he said.
Phobic rant from State Representative Webster Barnaby.
This is the planet Earth, where God created men, male, and women, female. I'm a proud Christian conservative Republican. I'm not on the fence. That's right. I called you demons and imps who come and parade before us and pretend that you are part of this world.
The rep's comments come after public comment about House Bill 1521. The proposed law would make it illegal for an adult to enter a changing room or bathroom.
Okay, let's look at it now, young people, because the law don't change. It's in Florida right now. It's illegal for an adult to enter a changing room or bathroom designed for the opposite sex. So if you're the opposite sex, you cannot go in a restroom to change your baby diaper. I hope this works. You just have to give it time.
Designed for the opposite sex and refuse to leave if asked. And schools would be instructed to determine their own punishments for children who break this rule.
Y'all heard that? This gonna be a problem. Instructed to determine their own punishment.
For children who break this rule. The only exceptions outlined are for those helping a child, elderly person, or someone who is disabled, if you're a custodian or maintenance worker, if you're law enforcement or providing emergency care, or if the other bathroom is unable to be used and no one is inside at the time.
Hold up. Now she just said, hold up, let me back this up. So this is crazy. These are okay. Look, y'all, I gotta take this back. I'm sorry. I gotta take this back because wait a minute. Hold on. Let me take it back a little bit more. Here we go. Listen to this. You see where it says gender neutral restroom.
The only exceptions outlined are for those helping a child.
Now, this is the only exception that can use this restroom. Listen, y'all. These are the only exception now. This gonna confuse people, and it's gonna take time for it to work. Because in this case, then a LGBT person, Q or either GB walk in there and see a child in there, cause the door was left open, unlocked, and they gonna, oh my God, he came in this bathroom. But these are the exceptions right here. That's gonna be a problem. Only people can use the restroom, the transgender restroom, are those having a child, elderly person, or someone who is disabled. They can use that restroom. Okay?
An elderly person or someone who is disabled, if you're a custodian or maintenance
If you're a custodian or maintenance worker, you can use that restroom right here.
worker, if you're law enforcement or providing
If you are a law enforcement or providing emergency care, you can go in that restroom.
emergency care, or if the other bathroom is,
or you can go in there if the other restroom is unable to be used. This is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a problem because now you still saying people can go in there. You might bet they said that anybody can go in there. If you're gonna do this, anybody can go in there because you just said other bathroom is unable to be used. Maybe at that time the other bathroom wasn't used, and your man in there using then another LGBT, somebody community come in there and they were like, man, that's gonna be a problem. Y'all should have took this out. Y'all should have left this out. I see now. Which one of these y'all think gonna be a problem? It's gonna be an issue with the LGBTQ community restroom. I think this one. I think it's gonna be this one and one. Okay, it's gonna be A. We're gonna say A, B, C, or D. I think A and D is gonna be a problem. Because somebody gonna leave that door unlocked.
unable to be used and no one is inside at the time. Barnaby has since apologized for his comments, but Brandon Wolf with Equality Florida says the damage has been done.
It's a terrifying time to be a trans person.
Okay. Let me tell you. It's already done.
In this country, and especially in the state of Florida.
And ultimately, Wolf says the organization questions how a law like this could realistically be enforced.
Are we going to have police officers stationed at every restroom in the state of Florida checking people's genitals before they use the restroom? Are we going to use vigilante justice and expect people to beat each other up in the bathroom if they suspect that someone else might be using the incorrect restroom?
That's what I just said. It's going to be a problem. That restroom is going to cause a problem, y'all. They shouldn't have never touched that. We should have left it alone. What y'all think? Y'all like, share, and subscribe, and tell me what you think about the restroom thing. I'm out. Oh, but wait. I got to hear him apologize. He got to apologize. Hold on, y'all. He got to apologize. I want y'all to hear him. Hold on. We're going to make him apologize. Hold up. I want to hear him apologize. What his name? Florida representative, Florida lawmaker. Webster. Okay, let's hear him apologize. He gonna apologize. Lawmaker urged to apologize for calling. Let's see. Let's see what he say, y'all. Let's see that he apologize. Cause I want to hear. I want to hear that apology, honey. I think he just got a little upset. Come on, commercial.
Gender people to mutants and imps.
Live among us today on planet Earth that are happy to display themselves as if they were mutants from another planet. This is the planet Earth, where God created men, male, and women, female.
That was State Representative Webster Barnaby making those comments during a House Commerce Committee.
State-sponsored hate campaign targeting the LGBTQ community. They say even though State Representative Webster Barnaby of Deltona did apologize for what he said, members of the community say that I spoke with that they cannot forgive him.
The Lord rebuke you, Satan, and all of your demons and all of your imps will come and parade before us. That's right, I called you demons and imps. Will come and parade before us and pretend that you are part of this world.
State Representative Webster Barnaby speaking directly to members of the LGBTQ community who were in a committee meeting arguing against House Bill 1521, which would prevent transgender men and women from using the restroom that doesn't match with their biological sex. Barnaby voted yes on the bill, claiming kids are being sexually assaulted in bathrooms and proudly stating that he's not afraid to address the, quote, dysphoria and dysfunction.
It's like we have mutants living among us on planet Earth. And, you know, some people don't like that, but that's a fact. I am sick and tired of this. I'm not going to put up with it. You can test me and try to take me on, but I promise you I'll win every time.
We are living in a time of state-sponsored, state-mandated hatred. And we're seeing this through everything, through the book bans, the bathroom bill that prompted Mr. Barnaby to say what he said.
Cindy Nobles, who advocates for the LGBTQ community through her organization PFLAG, says Barnaby's comments were the most hateful she's ever heard from a Florida lawmaker. She takes issue with all the recent legislation targeting the LGBTQ community, also blaming Governor DeSantis for the ongoing culture wars.
The hatred towards the LGBTQ community is starting here because of the bills that are going through our House at the moment, but it's spreading like a cancer to the rest of the country. We need to stop it here before it's too late.
News4Jax also spoke with Camille Lewis, who works with the McKinsey Project, which supports transgender people. She says even though Barnaby apologized, the damage has already been done.
Too late, because out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speak. You felt that in your heart. You've been waiting for a microphone, a camera, and a moment to say that. So you said how you feel. We know how you feel.
Representative Barnaby, who's a state representative from Deltona, also caught the attention of the Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood, who condemned his statements on Twitter. The sheriff saying, while we have neo-Nazis and other hate groups invading our area and targeting people for their faith, their ethnicity, and their sexuality, our own state representative wants to put another target on their backs, the sheriff said. News4Jax reached out to Barnaby's office for further comment, but have not yet heard back.
Wow. All right, y'all, we're going to start right there. What y'all think about that? What y'all think about that? What's y'all input on that? What y'all? I want y'all input on what happened. Okay, because that was he could say that, but how do y'all think? What y'all think? Put in the comment section and tell the real deal. What do you think about that? Do you have a problem with the lawmaker saying what he said? Either do y'all have a problem with the restroom? My thing is with the restroom law, it either going to be that way or not that way. It shouldn't have had no sign up that saying either and or. You know what I mean? The little area where I told y'all to put in the comment and say which I asked y'all which two they should get rid of. If you're gonna have it for them to use the restroom, have it for them to use the restroom. But I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be a controversial because you got LGBT. When you say the LGBT community, you're gonna have all them. You got men and women in there, and you're gonna have trans. It's gonna. I hope it works. I hope it works out for them, in their best, I just think that if it's gonna be their restroom, it just needs to be their restroom and nothing else. Okay. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Like, share, and subscribe. If you have not joined the channel, please join the channel. It's not for $4, y'all, and 99 cents. I appreciate you, okay? And we do accept super chats. I need mods that want to work as mods. I have to meet with you and let you know what your jobs are. I need mods, okay? All right. Y'all, thanks for joining.